Welcome, everyone. My name is Akayemi, and I'm a solo explorer. I love traveling, nature, knowledge, and healthy overall well being. This channel is a way for me to document and share a piece of my experience with you. Thank you for being here and engaging, subscribing, and liking my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. About to prepare my first meal. Adding a little bit of this crunchy chili onion to my eggs. Gonna let that warm up a bit. While that's warming up, I'm gonna have a little spicy fermented Napa cabbage. Since I'm only doing one meal a day, I like to add pecans as an additional fat. Seems like many people had the same idea today because it's about 62 degrees out right now and so sunny, but I think it's going to get a little colder next week. So I think people are taking cold advantage. Cold advantage. People are taking advantage of this beautiful day out here in the park. There's a lot of people out here fishing. Even if I'm not doing actual van life, meaning being in a van, and I'm not living in a vehicle, there is still a correlation with van life and mental health. I've been on a journey for solo camping, solo travel for a year now. And I can say that without a doubt that it does have its challenges and it also has its wonderful journeys. There is some freedom and there is some challenges in living in your vehicle, traveling solo in your vehicle, or just doing things in any type of vehicle by yourself. You get to see lots of places and lots of different sites when you're on the road and you're traveling and getting around. You get to see so much. And I have seen a lot since I've been doing a lot of my solo traveling and solo camping. I've seen a lot. I have learned to do a lot of different things to handle my feelings of isolation when I'm on my own and when I'm traveling by myself. You have to really focus yourself on self-care while traveling solo on the road or while living on the road by yourself. The tendency to seek distraction and relief from unpleasant realities is a form of escapism. On multiple occasions, I caught myself doing just that. At 18 years old, I escaped to the military because I was trying to get away from home life. After trauma in the military, I escaped abuse. After a divorce, I escaped embarrassment. After my mom died, I tried to escape my grief. And after rejection, I escaped hurt feelings. This was something that I did on multiple occasions, and I moved to different states just trying to get away. However, every place I went to, I ended up suffering worse than where I was before because I never addressed what was going on the inside of me. So if you're running from something, stop running. But if you're just traveling because you're looking for the enjoyment and the excitement, that's a whole different story. One thing that I have learned is in all of my escaping is that wherever I am, there I am. I think I'm getting away from something, but what I'm trying to get away from is just a problem within myself that I just have not addressed yet. So there is a chance of self discovery when you're doing all of the running and escaping. It does come with a cost sometimes, and that might be relationships. One thing I do realize is when I was moving all the time, like I would move from one state to another state because something was hard or something hurt my feelings or somebody hurt my feelings, I would always think that if I left that area that I would be a lot better. But I wasn't stable. That was a very unstable way of living. And there's a lot of issues with that. So I always want to, encourage people to look for healthier ways and a healthy equilibrium to your own life, because balance and homeostasis is so important to good health, especially good mental health. I would be curious to know what some of y'all, like maybe van life or car life experiences, especially when it comes to mental health, being on the road, especially if you're an explorer or somebody that, travels alone. Just because I'm a mental health professional doesn't mean that I too don't need to get my own mental health professional to help me and assist me with some of the areas in my life that I tend to avoid. And I've had enough therapy to understand that it helps a great deal. Today, they have lots of resources for mental health treatment online, face to face. There's so many resources out there. And I think that is worth looking into, because even though some people don't have medical coverage or insurance, there's a lot of affordable resources out there. And I'll even put a link in my description for some that you could look into. I love being able to come back to my car after a long walk or long hike. The fact that all of my shades are up except for the back. And it's nice and cool in here. I got the sunroof ventilated so that way if it was going to get hot, that heat would just seep right out of the sunroof. Having a community of van lifers or solo travelers is great, and especially the nomad community. But there's only so far that you can go with just regular friend support. Sometimes it takes a little bit more to help with that. So I would encourage everyone that's listening or watching this video to consider if they are experiencing a form of escapism. I know I have, and I've done that. I've been dealing with that for many years. I've gotten a lot better, and I don't run as much as I used to, and I do deal with the problems that I'm having now, and I'm resolving them. If you're somebody that is going to be exploring van life, make sure you go into it with the perspective that it's not going to fix any problems if you are running away from something. It is only going to mask the problem that you're having, and wherever you go, there you are. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would love to hear your feedback, and I would love to know whether or not you can relate to anything that I've shared. In the meantime, everyone, good mental health, good spiritual health, and as always, good physical health. Y'all take great care.